Long before recorded history, there was a civilization unlike any other, one that possessed knowledge and spiritual wisdom far beyond what we can comprehend today. According to ancient legends, over 50,000 years ago, the great island of Atlantis was home to a highly advanced society that lived in perfect harmony with nature and the cosmos. The Atlanteans were believed to be enlightened beings, deeply connected to the universe and capable of extraordinary feats. Their mastery of energy, consciousness, and higher dimensional knowledge allowed them to build the civilization that thrived for thousands of years. But as history has shown, even the greatest civilizations can fall. Atlantis met a tragic fate. A series of catastrophic events, massive floods, earthquakes, and natural disasters caused the island to sink beneath the ocean, erasing much of its existence. Some believe this was the result of cosmic shifts, while others say it was the consequence of the Atlanteans' misuse of their advanced technology. Whatever the cause, Atlantis was lost, swallowed by the sea, leaving behind only myths, scattered records, and whispers of its greatness. Yet not all was lost. Before the final destruction, some Atlanteans escaped, traveling to distant lands such as Egypt, Central America, and Mesopotamia. These survivors carried with them sacred knowledge, secrets that would later shape the foundation of mystical traditions across the world. They shared their wisdom with the civilizations they encountered, seeding the teachings that would later influence Egyptian spirituality, Hermetic philosophy, and other esoteric traditions. Among these enlightened beings was one of the greatest teachers of all time, Thoth. In ancient Egypt, he was known as Tehubi, the god of wisdom, writing, and knowledge. The Greeks later called him Hermes Trismegistus, meaning thrice great Hermes. He was depicted with the head of an ibis and the body of a man, symbolizing his divine intellect and connection to higher realms. However, unlike the gods of myth, Thoth did not present himself as a deity, but as a high priest and a master of ancient wisdom. He guided the people of Kem, Egypt, toward enlightenment, teaching them the secrets of the universe, the nature of the soul, and the power of the mind. One of his most sacred contributions to humanity was the Emerald Tablets, mystical writings containing deep cosmic truths. These texts were said to hold the keys to understanding the laws of nature, the secrets of immortality, and the hidden forces that shape reality. Fearing they would fall into the wrong hands, Thoth hid them underground, ensuring they would remain untouched until the world was ready to receive their wisdom. Today, we stand at the threshold of rediscovering these ancient teachings. The Emerald Tablets reveal profound insights about consciousness, the soul's journey, and the interconnected nature of all things, concepts that modern science is only beginning to understand. With 15 tablets in total, they offer knowledge that can help us unlock our highest potential, find our true purpose, and expand our understanding of existence itself. The version we'll be exploring comes from Dr. Maurice Doreal, whose translation has helped bring these ancient mysteries to light. More details about him can be found in the description below. So, what hidden revelations lie within the Emerald Tablets? What ancient knowledge can guide us in today's rapidly changing world? Let's dive in and find out. Egypt's intricate hieroglyphs tell stories of spiritual truths that existed long before the rise of major religions like Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. These faiths, while ancient in their own right, are still relatively new compared to the full span of human history. Tablet 5 speaks of nature's eternal dance between light and darkness, a balance reflected in many later traditions, including Taoism's concept of yin and yang. The text also mentions wisdom passed down by beings from the stars, suggesting that humanity's spiritual evolution is connected to forces beyond our own planet. Modern science, particularly quantum physics, now supports the idea that reality is an interconnected field of energy, something the Emerald Tablets described thousands of years ago. They teach that everything is one, that separation is an illusion, and that by aligning with the natural flow of the universe, we can transcend the limits of time and space. The tablets also reveal that our souls experience multiple lifetimes, continuously evolving toward higher awareness. The concept of reincarnation, central to Hinduism and Buddhism, was already deeply embedded in the teachings of Thoth. In Tablet 11, he reminds us that consciousness expands across different realities, shaping our spiritual journey. Think about what this means for your existence. Your soul is not confined to this single lifetime. It carries lessons from the past and will continue to evolve in the future. Every action we take now creates ripples that shape what comes next. Until we master the lessons we need, the cycle continues. The Emerald Tablets hold knowledge that could reshape how we see ourselves, our purpose, and the universe itself. As we explore their teachings, we may uncover secrets that allow us to walk a more enlightened path in today's world. The Emerald Tablets reveal a deep truth. Consciousness moves through endless cycles of birth, death, and rebirth, always evolving toward enlightenment. This idea appears in many spiritual traditions, but these ancient texts described it long before. Do you believe in the cycles of rebirth? Tablet 6 shares powerful techniques for directing energy and shaping reality through mastery of the mind and emotions. It hints at ideas that modern science is only beginning to explore, like the power of focused intention and even quantum field manipulation. By sharpening our concentration and aligning our will, we can ride the waves of probability instead of feeling trapped by limitations. In an expanded state of awareness, we're no longer passive observers. We become active creators of our experience. As within, so without. This core teaching from the tablets explains how inner transformation shapes the outer world. Tablet 4 describes how to shift destructive emotions into creative energy through the use of mantras, symbols, and alchemical processes. Later traditions, like Hindu Tantra and sacred sound practices, build upon these methods, but the Emerald Tablets map them out thousands of years ago. Think about it. What if you could consciously transform anger into passion, fear into wisdom, or desire into inspired vision? Instead of being controlled by emotions, you'd be able to use them as fuel for spiritual growth and creative expression. How would that change your life? Tablet 5 delivers a clear message from Tahuti. Soulful maturity guides those uncovering secrets. Seek with wisdom. Lift your eyes toward the light. This reminds us to approach the tablet's teachings with awareness and higher purpose. Every moment we stand at a crossroads, separation or unity, ego or soul. The choice is always ours. The wisdom in these tablets shaped many later philosophies, traditions, and belief systems. But their deepest lessons go beyond religion. They offer direct guidance on unlocking extraordinary human potential. The ancient teachings describe abilities and states of perception that modern science is only beginning to understand. Tablet 10 introduces the practice of observing thoughts without attachment. It teaches that by watching the flow of the mind without judgment, we can free ourselves from conditioned patterns and gain access to higher wisdom. Today, we call this mindfulness meditation, but the Emerald Tablets outlined this process long before. In Tablet 11, Tahuti shares a life-changing truth. When you learn that only soul progress counts, you become free from all bondage and falsehood. Then you can work in harmony with the higher law. Imagine what life would be like if we lived from the perspective of the eternal soul rather than the temporary ego. Our focus would shift from competition and separation to cooperation, compassion, and unity. And if that resonates with you, subscribing to this channel is a great step toward deeper exploration. The tablets also provide methods for transforming powerful emotions, anger, fear, passion, into positive forces like innovation, leadership, and service. Instead of suppressing these energies, we can learn to channel them into higher purposes. This concept later became the foundation of ethical and spiritual philosophies, yet the Emerald Tablets had already laid out the path long before. Tablet 6 contains sacred symbols that describe advanced techniques for gathering, circulating, and directing life force energy, what the ancient Cometians called Ra, known in other traditions as Prana or Che. These practices involving postures, mudras, and breathwork became the basis for many later yogic and martial arts systems. This knowledge isn't just ancient history, it's a living guide to human potential. The Emerald Tablets offer a roadmap for mastering the mind, aligning with universal forces and unlocking abilities we are only beginning to understand. The question is, are we ready to embrace this wisdom and shape a new future? The human body isn't just physical. It's surrounded by a complex energy field, often called the subtle body. The Emerald Tablets describe this in detail, revealing techniques to consciously develop and refine this energy. Each of us holds immense untapped potential waiting to be awakened. These ancient texts also provide insight into practices like Egyptian mummification, which wasn't just about preserving the body but retaining awareness beyond death. According to Tablet 12, know that death is an illusion. The soul lives on and on, across time and space. The tablets pull back the curtain, revealing the deeper truth of immortality. Yet even with these revelations, Tahuti warns in Tablet 11 to seek balance. Know that nothing is perfect, but keep striving ever for perfection. He reminds us that spiritual power must be handled with wisdom. We are called to walk the middle path, one of moderation, integrity, and responsibility. The tablets offer a glimpse into a lost manual for awakening incredible abilities. Many secret esoteric traditions have preserved and practiced this knowledge for centuries. But these teachings aren't just about unlocking hidden powers. They require spiritual maturity. Tablet 2 emphasizes selflessness, humility, and righteous action over selfish ambition. Expanding awareness or developing new abilities won't automatically make someone enlightened. Without a compassionate and awakened heart, power can easily be misused. This is why Tahuti urges deep self-reflection. We must purify our intentions before seeking greater knowledge. Otherwise, even the most sacred wisdom can become a tool for manipulation. As Tablet 11 warns, only by keeping your eye fixed on the perfection of the soul can you achieve true mastery. This is why the Emerald Tablets remained hidden for so long, buried deep underground, waiting for humanity to reach a level of consciousness where their power could be used wisely. Much like the Greek myth of Prometheus, who stole fire from the gods to uplift humanity, this knowledge carries great responsibility. It must be wielded with wisdom and care. Imagine a world where our leaders genuinely embody the principles of selfless service and compassion. Instead of being driven by personal gain and thirst for power, they prioritize the well-being of others, making decisions guided by wisdom rather than control. In such a world, society could be transformed almost overnight. We could tackle inequality, heal divisions, and build systems rooted in fairness and mutual respect. Picture communities where collaboration replaces competition, and where leaders inspire rather than dictate. What kind of world could we create if those in power truly led with integrity and kindness? Think about the ripple effects. How quickly we could reshape our world for the better if we all moved together with a shared purpose. Right now, humanity stands at a crucial turning point, much like the final days of Atlantis. Our world is marked by chaos and confusion. Corruption seeps into our institutions, and the misuse of power leads to widespread suffering and distrust. Yet alongside these challenges, we're also witnessing incredible breakthroughs, both technological and spiritual. We have access to more knowledge than ever before, and we're on the brink of understanding realities that past generations could only dream of. The question that faces us now is simple yet profound. Which path will we choose? The ancient wisdom found in the Emerald Tablets offers us guidance. They remind us that there are always two paths before us, one driven by fear, which leads to control and isolation, and another led by love, which brings trust and connection. Where attention goes, energy flows. This saying encourages us to focus on what truly matters. By choosing to put our attention on love, compassion, and unity, we channel our energy into building a world that reflects these values. The choice, as it has always been, is ours to make. At their core, these ancient teachings from the Emerald Tablets provide a powerful roadmap for spiritual awakening. They invite us to look inward, to purify our intentions, and to align our actions with universal truths. By embracing unity and striving for inner clarity, we not only unlock our own highest potential, but also contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. This isn't just about personal growth. It's about creating a ripple effect that spreads throughout our communities and the world. By living in harmony with these truths, we walk the path of ascension that Tahuti revealed long ago. This path is not about leaving the world behind, but engaging with it from a place of higher consciousness. When we connect with our divine essence and act from this space, we help liberate human consciousness, allowing us to transcend the challenges of this transformative age. Let's choose to meet ignorance with understanding and replace fear with hope. Let's shine a light where there is darkness and bring our unique gifts into the world without hesitation. Each of us has something valuable to contribute, and now is the time to step forward and share it. As an ancient Kemetic proverb suggests, read these tablets 100 times. Perhaps we should take this advice to heart. Within these ancient words lie timeless truths that can guide us toward a brighter future. In the end, it's clear, we are the ones we've been waiting for. The rebirth of Atlantis isn't about a mythical city rising from the ocean's depths. It's about a profound transformation rising within each of us. So, are you ready to take this journey? Remember, it all begins in the heart.